from Ralph Waldo Trine. He wrote, "We're born into a strange time, a time that tries our souls." You can think of ourselves today, and you might think, gosh, we're born into a strange time, a time that tries our souls. Whatever it is that goes on within us that we contemplate all day long is what shows up in our life. We want to remember the importance and the value of self-discovery and listening to the conversation that's going on within you. I was told when I was learning this teaching that every thought we think is creating our future. Because whatever it is that lives inside of you in terms of your hour-by-hour conversation, I want you to realize that you are creating your life with that conversation. We have a tendency to think that all the things that happened all day long and all this past week were about other people, but that's really not the case. It's really always about us. We want to have the courage to challenge our thought processes, and we want to have the courage to challenge our messaging, the messaging we have to ourselves. What you dwell upon and what you think about is creating your life. Or using social media, what you're tweeting about all day long is creating your life. When you establish peace within, when you're working this teaching and living the affirmative life, and you know that everyone is doing the best they can with what they know, then nothing and no one really bothers you too much, because you realize all is well with you, and that people are doing the best that they can. When you establish kindness within your own mind, your own heart, your own being, you can't really act any other way in the outside world, because that's who you are. The author Alan Cohen wrote, "Don't wait for the world to change, please. Change your mind about the world and see the good that's in the world." It's real easy doing it the other way. We are the applauders of life. Those of us who really get this teaching, those of us who are learning to live the affirmative life and live with treatment, and why would you let yourself get off track reacting to stuff that just doesn't even exist in the mind of God? Ours is a solitary path. We do our work in mind, we do our work in consciousness. In his book, In Tune with the Infinite Again, Ralph Trine said over 133 years ago, "We are born into this strange time, a time that tries our souls. We're born into a world where there's a lot of stuff going on, but that stuff, you can notice it, what you give your attention to. I've been for many years, for several decades at least, saying to myself, everything is perfect.